Let us continue. So it is 9:15. We spent a lot of time looking in the mirror, contemplating just running and getting away from all of this. Because we were paid up front, so, you know. However, I've learned from a reliable source that there is some place that I need to check first, quickly, because of something that I thought was suspicious, but had not found a way to actually, you know, interact with it. But there is indeed a way to interact with it. Never mind, I am needed at the ball. Okay, we'll do it later. Declan likes to be fashionably late. Yes. Alright, we're down 3 here. Gentlemen.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
Oh good, my mask is here. That doesn't look, cultish at all. That's great.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
I nearly jumped out the window and tried to escape.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
You could wear the store sock.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Mr. Varney, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir. And some champagne for the toast.
Oh, that's what I hate about fancy parties. You just have champagne and you just hold it. And it's like, I would like to not be holding this.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
Have to be ready to toast at a moment's notice. If we got actual oh.
Gentlemen, ladies.
I wasn't expecting we were just gonna, you know, begin the cult thing right here. I thought there would be, you know, a little bit of it, but...
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor.
Can I actually talk to you, Mr. Blake?
I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears.
There's 4 bears in here? They'll kill us all. That's
None
a
of which
deer.
would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Oh crap, we're about to do some Alan Wake stuff, huh?
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work.
Who won't be doing that?
Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice.
New medium, who dis?
Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life, their transition into a state of unlife, what they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go.
It's just gonna be screaming.
But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be drained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned.
I myself will be dead. What? What?
Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses. To Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
Knowledge. This is blood. Why did you actually drink it? Declan, you fool. Oh no, he's in the Matrix. That punch has been spiked. Your parents have all been called and they'll be here to pick you up shortly.
Where am I? What was in that drink? Have I been drugged? What the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her. Hey, I know you.
Hey. You alright?
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait, she shouldn't do that. That's not normal. Thank you, Declan. What have they given me? I'm not allowed to investigate any- Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright, there's someone to talk to in all of these places. Let's see what y'all are doing over here first, I guess.
This is a new experience.
It's not common, no?
It, might be. It is very common. Are you okay?
Okay, Father Void.
It's not my first time, but not what I expected here.
Whose voice is that? I can't place it.
Yes, not what I expected.
How I Met Your Mother. She was an incorporeal washerwoman who kept turning into crows whenever I approached. Yeah, I think that is Barbosa. I think you're right. You are made of snakes. Who is that, though? Oh, can I not go back? Stop staring at me. I want to talk to the others. Okay. Did I not get to talk to you? Oh, Jesus.
Where is the exit? I want to leave.
Okay, that's the druid.
It says no, I've lost it. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all transitory.
That sounds like Rory.
It feels like forever.
Aye, but at the same time, it's over so fast.
Okay, never mind. That's the druid. Lady's son is Erickson, maybe. I can usually pick out the male voices more easily, but the lady voices are all just, I don't know. Whoa. Well, at least the druid looks largely the same. Okay, what are you doing up there? Get down from there. I'm not sure if it's even important to ID who's who. Is that another sunlit? Nope, that's just them. What? Oh, okay.
Do any of you have a gift? The sight or something else?
No. I'm very much an outsider here in that regard. That regard and others.
Oh, drat. I want to know what any of the touched are seeing in the midst of all this.
You?
Is that Miss Lau? Maybe? Sure, we'll tell the truth.
No. But I think I'm seeing enough.
And you?
I don't understand your question. I see nothing that I don't normally.
Oh, Lord.
Perhaps another glass then?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my hands. They feel so tingly.
Did you see that?
I'm seeing a great many things right now. Which do you mean?
Well, yes. Some of it seems more real than others, no?
I spoke to God a few moments ago. I'm sure that was real. Which God?
And what did they say?
We all know somebody like this. Okay, so Blake is over there, but I want to talk to Angel Wings over here.
I am black?
Be not afraid. Look, he's still got his cane.
Did she leave?
In a way, I was lost. For a while, I was somebody else. I think still here. But years ago, a man, a boy actually. I was running with my mother. Then, without.
I've heard similar stories about this place. Too many, really. Inheritance turns families on themselves. Even to this day. For all its grandeur, it is a miserable place.
Somebody new over there? That's just those two again. Let's see who's over here. Kitty! And Skeletor.
I've had much luck here.
Who are you talking to?
I think
A spirit. Personal matters.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Okay. This is, Miss Darcy, and that's Mr. Dupree, I think.
Here, take this. I think it's a vase or a hat. It does not matter.
Bring me He-Man! Yeah! Okay, Mr. Dupree looking rad as hell here. This is awesome! Why do you get the sickest design? I would have liked to speak to Blake. I'm kind of upset that I don't get to now. Everything has changed behind me, hasn't it? No, the path has just disappeared. Alright. Well. Red room. Red room. Over there. I need to stop. Can't let them get away. Alright, I took the lantern automatically. Come back, disappearing people. Okay, am I actually running down into the basement? It certainly seems like it. I need a crank for this. It's Resident Evil now. I'm gonna get trapped in here. Oh my god, no way! I'm trapped.
Help!
Bad trip, man. Is this a fail state? Okay. I was definitely not expecting to be able to actually die in here. So I just need to follow them and not go the wrong way or investigate anything else.
Declan. Why did you let it happen?
Hello, brother.
I tried. I
Can't lose focus. What's that? Yorick! No time!
I can't let them get away.
God, I hope I don't have to remember this path when I come back here during the day, which I'm totally gonna have to. Please, God, not the hedge maze.
There!
Okay. We're just not gonna pay any attention to those cultists. Brick wall! That's getting louder. We're just gonna ignore that. Hello.
Where did they...
It's hammer time.
What on earth?
Hey, we know who you are.
The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least.
Hi, Declan. Find your soulmate. Get in the hole.
What is... Is that a portal of some kind?
Shocking. This is the place where what's-his-face was hanging out.
It is pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
Get in the portal, Declan. Did I not actually do it? Oh, God. Okay. Well, that ate up very many of our hours. Also, we needed to sleep and find the dream again, which I thought we were going to do at night. Crap.
Oh, my head. What did they give me? Was any of last night real?
That sucks bigly. I guess I need to have a nap.
Sure, I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
Because he's too big. Oh good, there's a letter waiting for me. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hedonistic ball. That's great. Oh, we did get all the evidence there, so... Haunting, strange occurrences. Okay, we're just gonna mark all the scene here. We can only talk about the portal with Hunter and with the child, who we have never seen or been able to talk to up until this point. Okay, let's think. I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper through the ballroom's secret doorway. Consider. I know what happened here.
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. We lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals on the sigil. Can all of this teach me anything useful?
They got everyone high. How about they have knowledge of the grounds?
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow...
Okay. Okay, that's going to cost me 31 minutes, but I need to see who all is at church at the Protestant service right now. Let's look at the envelope here. An invite to lunch today with Marquess Blake at 1 p.m. in the dining hall. Interesting. Okay, we finally get to talk to him. Okay, so we have a lot of ground to cover here. Be there, be square. The entity longs to return home. Oh. What can we learn here? Well, let's make a hypothesis. Pretty sure Jonathan was married to this giant. Anyway, this guy. Oh, a shadowy figure whose name is this guy, and they want to return to those were people, not a place. Is that? I thought those were, okay, yeah, that was it.
A god lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps.
I thought those were, the name of, people in,
And he wants to return home. To Tirnanog. Through a portal located somewhere on the Manor's grounds.
That is actually called Tirnanog. Okay.
Has the Seance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all?
Oh, it's the realm of the... Okay. I'm getting my lore confused.
The Tua de Danon. They fought the Milesians and were tricked underground by them.
Okay, Tua de Dan is how he said that. Okay.
Is that why Miss Dean was brought here? Because of her link to those ancient Milesian leaders?
Yes! We been new, Declan! We'll try to remember how these things are pronounced. Ugh. He wants to go home. This is just E.T., but with more steps and ghosts. Dream lucidly. Yeah, we'll do it in a minute. Check out the basement. 2 of 31 evidence pieces found. Great. So yeah, we need to get it in there at noon. But that's supposed to be open for a couple hours. We need to use at the Catholic service. Several entrances to the basement. Okay. I don't want to have to attend two church services today, though. But I'm gonna have to. Somebody was kidnapped at the ball. Who and why? Oh, okay. Let's see who's no longer on the timetable. Maybe that'll give us some clues. Miss Quinn is just gone, which sucks because we finally have her book. So, and we have no idea about Blake, but okay, looks like Miss Quinn got disappeared here. That sucks. We had much to discuss. Let's quick save real quick here. It's Halloween! Family curse got her. Yeah, let's eavesdrop.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
She did not seem, excuse me, all that grateful for the concern. Alright, Toussaint's over there. Okay, we need to confront Anfia, act on Darcy, and one additional action in the mind map. We need to confront, yeah, Joyce here. Yeah, we can't act on Darcy yet, because we don't have anything, of Mr. Darcy's. They know the grounds or have maps. We don't know if Coventry has maps. We haven't been in his room yet. He obviously knows the grounds. We haven't been in her room yet. Plus she's got something, sus going on because she was gonna meet up with Dean. Doyle should know the grounds. So should, Murphy. Miss Callahan's notes state she has no magical talents. We're going to assume those are correct and mark her out. Because it's apparent that these characters can't really lie very well. We still don't know about McLeod. He obviously would have maps and know the grounds. We know, Father Void here has maps for sure. Hunter knows the grounds. Joyce knows the grounds. And Quinn just got disappeared here. Tucson! We don't know. Oh wait, we've been in his room. He doesn't have maps. He's never been in this area before. We can go ahead and rule him out for now. Also because he is an atheist. And this is particularly a Christian person. I think Sinat arrived after Evelyn went missing. That's what he says. But we also know he had Doyle in here as some kind of plant. So that doesn't... Yeah. Though I did just say earlier, well, maybe they can't lie in this game. I don't know. But anyway, give me 1 second here. I need to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. So who all is going to be at the Protestant thing? Well, let's talk.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I did not talk to you at the party. Let's talk to you about the ball. Can't say I was expecting a party of that sort. Ah, did it take you off guard? I cannot say I'm shocked. You would be surprised just how uncivilized high society events can get. At least you'll know now to brace yourself should you attend another. That was unhelpful, thank you.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Can I ask about your exorcism, or is that a touchy subject? Anyway. Oh, hold up. We can go to the bathroom now. which is just down this way. One second. Alright. Where's there? Ladies' room. Alright. So yeah, you know, I kept coming in here and going, hey, there's some weird stuff with the tub. I can investigate the sink. Except it's not giving me... It's not there. Maybe it was a Saturday thing. Ah, damn. Alright, well, never mind then. Yeah, that's fine. Now we know. See, now we got a speedrun this game. Oh, lobby is that way. I need to go out this way to get to the gardens. Let's actually run through the library real quickly and see if there's anybody in here we want to talk to. I also like how, the game will point you at things that you, need to look at by just placing them here. Let's look at this book about lucid dreaming. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and has control inside said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams in a way not possible from normal deeper sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. Common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly or using specially crafted music to block the mind from entering deep slumber. Soothing ocean sounds. Would a psychologist or doctor know more about this? Okay, well, I really didn't need to do that, I guess, but it's fine. Nobody's in here. Alright. I could have checked the map, but you know. Juicy Gardens! Alright, so today's schedule is pretty tight. We've got... Okay. We've got church, and then we've got other church. And then we have, lunch. With Mr. Blake. And then... I think we're good until the silent dinner.
If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
And what excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the Onda Shalak?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Interesting. So he used to be their stable master. The gate is now open so I can access the graveyard and church. I think there's a service on in the church at the moment. Yes. Let me in. Alright, here's our first time entering the graveyard. What you looking at? We can analyze Mr. Dupre again. All observations discovered. Then why did I have that option? Okay.
Hello again, my friend.
I thought maybe something had changed and it hadn't, so maybe that was a bug, or that's just there to help me waste time. Anyway. Let's ask about that ball. It wasn't dissimilar to Mardi Gras back home, really. Less soulful, but when you're as homesick as I find myself to be, it was a welcome distraction. Did you spot the quartet? Apparently that four-piece were killed here over 100 years ago by the Marquess of the time, so nobody else would hear how finely they played. Yeah, that makes sense. They just played some instruments and let those lost souls find them. Quite macabre, but also fascinating. I'm not gonna look up Mardi Gras in the library. Now we can show him the photograph of Miss Dean, where we couldn't before. You recognize this woman? Why, of course that's... No, sorry, that's Miss Dean, isn't it? I should be able to make the distinction. I should. Uh-huh. We can look at the burial record here, see if he knows anything about that. Miss Barbosa seems to have suffered a great loss indeed, so she tells me, Mr. Ward. Grief is an old friend in my line of work, but it still does me no good to see her visit a warm-hearted soul like that. Alright.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
That was not as helpful as I was wanting it to be. Well, that's got the Blake crest on it. I'm just gonna run all around here. Mausoleum door. It's locked. Okay. This one looks special. Okay, we're just not gonna... Alright. Hello. We got an angel. Okay. What are y'all doing over there? I guess I could just detective vision. That's gonna be locked as well. This is Mary's, yeah. Mary Elizabeth Blake, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side. Yep, okay. Let's see what y'all are chatting about. There's another mausoleum door over there. No one will notice.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
Oh good, are we gonna be grave robbing now?
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Dun dun dun. Dude, canopic jars are so incredibly interesting to me. Just what a strange thing. I don't know. I always thought those were just so cool, you know, in like a weird way.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown.
Was there any black goo in it? Did anyone attempt to drink it?
Likely. Whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to Armis Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No. That favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
But she's a zombie! Woo! I'm gonna quick save after we listen to all that. That was very interesting, though. So, what'd y'all think of the party? I'll talk to you first. You're considerably more pleasant.
Mr. Ward.
Fascination with vase. Catacombs. What brought you to the catacombs? Curiosity, the same as you, but I have not had much luck. What a terrible place. What things took place down there? What might be down there still? Okay. Let's ask about the ball. Were you expecting the masquerade ball to go like that? This would not be the first culture to employ the use of hallucinogens in their spiritual practice, and it will not be the last. Was I expecting it? Miss Dean warned me, but I do not drink, so I was not in danger of being poisoned. It was interesting, almost infectious, to be among you all as the drugs took effect. I think I lost myself a little. Interesting. The things people described seeing, dancing figures, a horned giant, old women watching from the rafters. I saw none of that. I am almost jealous. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense though. She's Muslim, so yeah, obviously she doesn't drink. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so what's with you in that vase? Is it an artifact you have a particular interest in? I discovered it had been acquired by a member of the Irish gentry a few years ago. And as is true of so much of our history in Egypt, it was taken from its rightful home and kept as a souvenir. Yeah. Supposedly it's stored somewhere among the Blake's possessions. I'd be interested in seeing it. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide you.
Thank you. Alright.
You again.
Don't be snippy. What do you think of the party? New to it, are you? I could think of people I'd rather have attended with, but it wasn't bad. I'm amazed with the treats provided. They were quite affecting. Okay.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Alright, well. See if there's anything else. Okay, we already went over there. So let's go up to where the Protestant... Well, hang on. Hey. Not sure who that was. Oh, she saw it too. Ah. Alright, let's go attend the Protestant service. Who are you?
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening.
It's just Varley with a fake beard and wig. And mustache. Oh good, the service is only 16 minutes, that's good. That is a very clever thing to do. If you've been noticing, these things take 16 minutes and 31 minutes instead of 15 and 30 to make sure that you are not getting any weird conflicts with the timer.
A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails, where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
Fall from grace. Yeah. Hey, Reverend, did you hear about the party last night?
I should follow him.
Oh. Fine. Where are you going, Poe? Yeah. Hang on. Found something interesting. Alright. So we finally get to talk to you now. Let's analyze him. He looks tired. Haunted expression. There's a troubled look in his eyes. I mean, yeah. Tired shoulders. He looks exhausted and like he's been exhausted for a very long time at that. Yeah. Proud stature. An open, straight stance, as is so common with the gentry. Pocket watch. Though he might hide it, he's keeping a close eye on the time. And that is everything. I am also keeping a close eye on the time.
Ah, a new guest. You would be Mr. Ward, then. I am the Marquess of Dune. Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
You gonna drug me at lunch too?
Thank you for the invite, Marcus. I certainly hope to see you there.
Okay, Jacqueline says Marquez. Everyone else says Marquess.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
I mean, I got paid up front. Let's discuss some things. Like, what the hell was that party? If you will forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I, but these things, rituals I mean, have, well, rituals. You mean to say that was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we performed the seance, but we have been— oh, God damn my right click. We've been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. Oh, good. Seance contract. Forgive my discussion of money at a time like this, but surely Miss Montevani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed, but for an event so important as this one, I will only have the best. And this seance is very important. Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come. It will be one of the most important nights in history. Okay. Let's ask your timetable here. A silent dinner and seance not enough for you, Mr. Ward? Certainly I expect they will keep me busy much of the day. I'll make time for Mr. Coventry's talk, however. God, we got talks today! Crap! It's gonna be a little koala with a mask, and he's also gonna gas us. It's just, everything's just, Once you get past the constant drugging, this place is pretty great. It was interesting to hear an outsider's perspective on one's home. Oh, yeah, let's ask about, hey, your family line kind of sucks. What's up with that? An event like this, it must seem strange to your peers. Mr. Ward, I have no peers. Oh. This is It's my land and my coin. I wish to make use of it. I will make use of it in any way I wish. God. This font is just so hard for me to read. Ugh. Let the babbling masses complain. It only serves to highlight how little they understand, or dare to understand. Okay. Let's ask about the carriage accident. Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gofford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. A storm came in that day, quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was... well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get there in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Sure it is. Let's ask about your wife. I heard of your late wife. My condolences. I just told you! My thanks, Mr. Ward. You know, it was a controversial marriage. Her family were not of high enough status for my title. My Aunt Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad I had married at all. She felt I had thrown too much of myself into the hotel business. She was right, of course. After the hardships of the famines, I had felt it was important to secure the family house and finances. But for whom with no heirs? But then if Mary had not come to stay here, we would never have met, and so the great wheel turns. Have you ever felt love, Mr. Ward? She unlocked me, is how I would describe it. Is my every... I'm sorry, Mr. Ward, you'll have to excuse me a moment. Thank you. Now where were we? Okay. You just had to turn around a few times like a Pokemon NPC. That's fine. We all have those moments. What the hell is that thing in the atrium? The gauge? It was built for this event. It is a measure of our collective psychic energy, a measure of how ready we are to pierce the veil. And thus a predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived, but that is no longer the case. Will that impact things? I cannot say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Montavani will overcome any obstacles she encounters, however. You know anything about Miss Dean's invitation? Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the manor? The only guest that was invited was Miss Montavani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Let's ask you about Miss Quinn. Have you met Miss Quinn before? Before this event, no, but I have family who know, or rather, knew hers. She and I have spoken during her stay. Miss Quinn seems well versed in her esoteric studies, and I'm glad to have her here. Yeah, so where did y'all take her? Let's ask about Walter. I've not yet had the pleasure of meeting your son, nor will you. With respect, sir, I do not think this event suitable for him. Too many strange ideas for his young mind. It's bad enough I have strayed down this path. If my wildest dreams come true and I see my wife, then I will be fit to deal with whatever that does to me. I don't think you will. But he's just a boy. I fear what seeing her like that might do to him. Or not seeing her. That too would be hard on him. I would do anything to protect that boy. And so I have ordered him to stay in our residence until this whole ordeal is over. ask about Evelyn. Have you spoken much with Miss Dean? She left before we'd had a chance to be introduced. A shame, I gather she is quite the woman and a capable practitioner of her art. Uh-huh. Let's ask about Varley. Has Mr. Varley been with you long? Since the beginning. He's a fine man, a loyal man. I know this event does not sit well with him and the other staff, but they understand it's important to me, and so they work their damnedest to make it work. That's the attitude one needs in servants. Fair. We need to ask him everything, like, right now. I can ask him about himself. I'm the 9th Marquess of Dune for a start, but the first to open the building to outsiders. What is there to say? I'm a dedicated father, devoted husband, man of God, and the host for the seance. Alright, that was a waste. Let's ask him about Miss Joyce. Mrs. Joyce is your housekeeper, yes? The housekeeper, yes, though not just that. Since my wife's passing, Mrs. Joyce has carried the burden of being Walter's caretaker. With no children of her own, she moved here full-time after her husband's passing. I am grateful for her. I love the boy, but I am no mother. I am also humble beyond all imagination, that's right. In fact, the most humble. Let's ask about Miss Montavani, then. How did you hear about Miss Montavani? In the same way one learns of any expert, I asked for recommendations. Alright, so you went to Craigslist looking for, hey, who wants to throw a seance for me? Her name came at the top of most lists, and so I contacted her. Wait, no, what's the one that's specifically for, like, handymen and stuff? It's something else's list. It's not Craigslist. It's a woman's name. The time has passed for this joke, but that's gonna bother me for the rest of the day. Angie's List, there we go, thank you. I knew it was something it ended in, like, E, but... There we go. Angie's List. Yo, who wants to do this seance? My wife died, help me out here. She has proven a delight, and I have the utmost faith in her for the task she undertakes. Alright. Is there anything else we can ask about? We can ask about the end of the line, I guess. Are there many Blakes left? No, the manor was full once, the family larger, but it is just Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know of them. The numbers dwindle each generation, tragedy and marriage into other families. The west of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been betrothed, she rarely keeps in touch and is even less likely to return. Alright. If I ask him why he's paying so much attention to the time, he's gonna be like, I'm a very busy man. I can ask about hauntings. Let's do the hauntings first. It's likely the time of year and the event playing with my mind, but I could swear I've seen things, figures in the distance. In fact, just behind the church there is totally a ghost. There have been reports of hauntings on the manor and its grounds as far back as my family has held it. Certainly I've encountered the occasional oddity myself. What do I think they are? In truth, I do not know. Are they even real? Well, on that, all I can say is the Blake family records are littered with mysterious deaths and insanities that have no other explanation. Hopefully tonight we'll find out for certain. Okay. We'll ask about Memento Mori here. Yep, Happen to know about any unusual rumors afflicting the Quinn family? You're asking about the curse, of course. The Quinns left Ireland before my time, but they still have many holdings here. Something happened there, and a curse was put on them. I'm told they moved to England to escape it, but to no avail. They're still cursed to reach untimely ends, every one of them. There are not many left. Miss Quinn is one of the last. Yeah, not anymore, she ain't. Haunted expression. Why do you look like that? You seem worried. Is everything alright? Do I now? I suppose it's fair to say that I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it will be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. Uh-huh. You can ask him about the dreams. Might I ask, is there a history of people having strange dreams in the manor? I expect I'm not gonna have too much time to actually talk to him during lunch. Or rather, he's going to guide the conversation and I'm not gonna have too much say in it, so I'm trying to get everything out that I can while we have this one opportunity with him. I only dream of my wife and son, Mr. Ward. There's nothing strange about that. I mean, there kinda is. As for what my ancestors dreamt, I could not say. Okay, that was useless. We can ask him about the seance. Seance is a strange event to host. How did that come to be? I lost my wife a few years ago, a carriage accident. It was a difficult time for me. It was the abruptness with which she was taken, so much left unsaid. I found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would not say it healed me, but it helped me to get on this path. Naturally, I became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part in forwarding the field. I have no abilities there, so to speak, but I have this manor, and so that is what I offer up. He has no abilities, huh? Okay. Ask him about the washerwoman. When I arrived, I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I have seen this woman. Though she is no woman, she is a specter. Okay, you were just like, hey, we don't know if this stuff's real or not, but you're like, yeah, she's a specter. I see her across the manor, more now as the place fills and the hour draws near. Sometimes I think she is Mary, but no. Okay. Yeah, she's fine. It just lists all the people. We can ask him about the manor, I guess. Has the manor been open to the public for long? I took over the titles and lands when my father died in the mid-1860s. The manor was over 200 years old by then and needed much work. But the famine did not leave a lot of spare funds, so I opened the place as a hotel to help finance the renovations. This was in the spring of 1870. The work is never ending, so we stay open, but it wasn't for that reason alone. It's nice to have people here. When I was young, there were more of us, and I'm told in my grandfather's time and before that, there were many families under the roof. It was not made to sit here idle. It is good for the house to have life in it. You mean other than the ghosts? I don't think asking him about the map would really help. We can ask him about Doyle. Has the porter, Mr. Doyle, been here long? No, nor do I see him staying here much longer. The staff are like a family to one another, but he does not seem to feel that way. I do not need friction under my roof. Okay, well. I'm not sure what else to ask him about. Hang on, let me raid his stash first, yeah.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Okay, so that gives me 3 minutes to do something. Can I go back in here? There's a service in progress. Okay. 3 minutes. So we still need to find... Yeah, this is just a big loading zone. Every time it pauses for a second, and I think we're gonna get drawn into a cutscene. Is this the same conversation?
Yeah. If I'd known you...
Okay, it is.
They don't...
Alright. That didn't take any time. The crows are all around. Are we allowed in the ballroom? Well now. Yep, so there's the sun, and there's the moon, and then there's the other moon. And then here's the thing that we went to. Puddles of vomit everywhere, yeah. For real. Yeah, those doors lead out. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. Here we are in the catacombs. Oh, I can't take that with me. Okay. Don't like this. I can't detective mode any of this. Glossing over the literal dungeon, I mean... They accidentally find the right way. I don't have the time to be doing this right now. I have to go to Catholic church. Oh my god! I was not expecting to see Dark Side Detective here. Oh my god. I think it's the same publisher, actually. Hang on. That's also really, really funny because last week I was thinking about playing the sequel. And then we got distracted with, well, this. That's so funny. Let me check real quick. It is the same, yeah, same dev. Okay. That's hilarious. Yeah, spooky doorway. I knew when that popped up when I was loading this up. I was like, I've seen this before, but... That's so, so funny. Different publisher, but same dev. Oh my god. Oh, I can look at this cage door, but I couldn't look at the others. It's locked, but it looks like it was recently used. I wonder who might have a key. Victoria Lau, huh? Why the hell would that be linked to her? I can enter this one, but why has it got... Huh. Catholic mass is in the drawing room, but not in the church in the graveyard. Did they really have to put the Protestants over in there? 'Cause... whatever. I know they don't like them, but damn. So that's locked and there's a symbol on it. Oh, it was a mask. Must have fallen off the kidnap victim. There's something stuck to the inside. A long red hair? Fia? Oh god. Hey. I mean, yeah, that's Fia. And it would make sense she knows where the portal is. Let's see where everybody is right now. Hisham's still in the graveyard. Joyce is in the drawing room for church. Montevani's in there for church, which is funny. Amara's in there for church. Quinn is still nowhere to be found. Well, okay. So she's just off the map completely until this evening. Huh. Mass. In the garden. Also garden. Mass. You're in the church. Room 13. That's her room. Rory's in the stables. Mass. Basement corridor. That's right. The delivery is here now. We need to go to the garden. We are in the garden. Okay, we're... That was fast. There's Miss Dupre, but, where, pray tell? Is Miss Lau? Oh, they're probably over there, where they were hanging out before. Ah, here we go. What are you doing? Are you also eavesdropping?
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Eric's still looking for a heart to eat.
It is. I really do think it is.
She took the one out of the vase that Hisham wants.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors.
I was going to eat that mummy, that's right.
Hello? What brings you back?
We have things to discuss. I guess we need to talk about the ball first, and then we can talk about the mask. Was it the mask? Or no, there was some piece of evidence that we got. It wasn't this. But let's ask about this first. I'm adding it to the list of unusual situations Ivy has gotten me into. The jail cell, that's what it was. Does unusual situations suffice? No, it doesn't, does it? I'm told the purpose was to attune ourselves spiritually. Do such things actually do anything to enhance your spiritual awareness? I don't know if they do, but I saw things, including an apparition I've seen elsewhere here, a woman who washes. So maybe these events do work. So, the jail cell is not here at all. We can ask her about this. Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter know each other quite well, I gather. Precious little gets past you, I see, Mr. Ward. You're not wrong. He was the groundskeeper in her family's estate for years. She's known him since she was a child, and she thinks very highly of him. Some people might think it improper keeping a friendship with former staff, which is why they keep it quiet. But Mr. Hunter has been nothing but kind to Miss McLeod, so why shouldn't she keep in touch? That's fair. Why was the jail cell not here? We can ask you about Miss Dean. I thought we had done that before. Have you met Miss Dean? I have, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? I don't know if it was for her, but it certainly was for me. If only our paths had never crossed. I can't stand her. The less said about it, the better. Okay.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Why can we not ask you about the key?
Hello, Mr. Ward.
You knew Mr. Hunter before this event, didn't you? Yes, Darrow was the groundskeeper on my family estate when I was growing up. I've known him since I was very small. He was a tremendous help when my second sight came in. No one else really knew what to do with me. It runs in bloodlines, you see, but I have it much more fiercely than anyone in my family's living memory. Alright, 1 second. I was so happy to see him here. I've always considered him a good friend, but we've been trying to be discreet. Some people think it's improper. I think it's silly. I've met plenty of terrible men in far better standing. We're all just people, no matter our station. Don't you agree, Mr. Ward? But I won't risk him his job, so discreet it is. That's fair. Let me ask about why she needs a chaperone. Would Mrs. Lau be your chaperone? She is. I need someone to vouch that I'm staying out of trouble. I admit she's my friend before she's my chaperone, but really that's all the better for having to keep each other's company for so long. She's a darling for accompanying me in the first place. This is much more my sort of event than hers. How would that be, miss? Oh, Victoria isn't so much for mysticism. She's more interested in the sciences, but, well, I'm akin to the mystics. I mean, you do have the second sight, so... Let's ask about the ball. Do events like these usually have parties such as last night's? For once I was glad that my sight was dulled. I saw quite enough as it was. It was as if everyone took on the personas of their costumes. Persona! And I was talking with, no, 2, 3 ghosts for a while. I only realized that they were not answering me back. I even saw a giant at one point. Uh-huh. Okay.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Okay, we need to look at Miss Quinn's profile. I hate that. I hate that. The thing returning to the center is killing me. Book on local historical land records from the turn of the century. The spine is broken. Yeah, I would love to discuss it with her, but she's not here. Profile Miss Quinn. Build a profile by analyzing... God! Y'all, come on now. I was like, cool, why do I need to do that? Oh, guys. Come on, y'all. You've already put out one patch. Jeez. Okay, we need to figure out the missing person here. I was gonna say that could have also been Mr. O'Finn, but I somehow doubt that. I should see if she's still about. I should see if he's still about. I mean, we've got their timetables. She's supposedly still around, but if she's not where she's supposed to be, then that's, He's supposed to be in the hedge maze later. They're both supposed to be in the hedge maze later, so we'll need to see who's missing there. Hey.
Again?
What do you think of the party? Can't say I was expecting a ball of that sort. Oh, these people, they're not all so dour as they let on, are they? But what a surprising way for you to find out. Such parties are less unusual than you might imagine. There's quite a number in London and New York, but they're always some sort of surprise. Okay. I have nothing more to ask of you.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye.
So it's noon. We should probably go to the service here, which is in the drawing room. Excuse me. Thank you. Is there anything... want to get this done first. These people are going to be in here, but I can't do anything.
The body of Christ.
That is a huge communion wafer, my dude. That is like full-on cookie sized. What's up, party people? Yo, is anybody else still feeling that? But yeah, that is like a straight up cookie. Communion wafers are like, you know, this big, about like quarter size. I don't. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. And they're very thin.
Amen.
I feel like she's also a plant. We haven't asked her about her letter to him yet.
Does something trouble you, my child?
Why is the music in here so ominous? It's a Catholic service, Brood.
I thought... No, Father.
Then, be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Look at him. He doesn't even believe in Jeebus.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
Hang on, I have some accusations to throw around first. Okay, communion only takes 11 minutes. That's fine. Are the communion wafers also drugged? Hell no, I'm just here to throw up the horns. Is there something I want to contemplate while I'm here? The missing guest? Burning Man! Why am I still here? We should probably contemplate the not the Burning Man. I want to contemplate the Burning Man, but we know that's his brother. It's just Willie. Let's think about the missing guest
It's
here.
clear that Miss Dean is only part of what is happening here. Can I discover who was taken last night? Assuming I did not concoct it all. Will some clue become clear to me when I learn their identity? Or will I be as in the dark as I am now? Or worse, more confused even still?
I don't like the idea of Millhouse having 2 spaghetti dinners in one day.
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
I uncovered 5 facts. Did that mean that we just connected that those people that were there are all Catholic? Therefore they went to Mass? Okay, hang on, let's... Sketching, she's tired. Just ask her why she's tired. I found the maps in her room. And sketching materials. What could she be searching for? Oh, I don't know. Stupid. Okay, I need to confront her. Hey, can you be done praying or whatever so I can tell you to stop trying to murder people? I feel like that's a simple request. We haven't even looked at his thing yet. Alright, let's give it a minute to fill out. Oh, we only have 4 of 15 evidences found. Okay. I assume he is housed in the manor's basement. Have you been living down there? I need to get to the basement. Because the delivery is here. I'm just getting all the exclamation points off of here. I think that's where the servant quarters are. I was thinking of the basement being the catacombs, which, you know, is not the thing. Oh lord, alright. Okay. He does have, long red hair, but I don't think it's him. Okay. Marriage plans? They appear to be a lot closer than simply chaperone and ward. Uh-huh. Yup. Investigate the room. Yup. Alright. I didn't do Margala's scene. Gimme. Okay. Alright, I've lost interest in doing that for now. Let's go to the basement. I think I actually needed to go that way. Hang on. I also need to find time. Oh no, it's not that way. I need to find time to take a nap today. So that I can lucid dream. Which I guess I could have done after the first service, but I had too many things to talk about. I can get to the garden from here, but yeah, this isn't, there, stables, okay. Hey, what are you doing out here? I need to get the, oh, he's here. I need to get the combination for the, safe while I'm down there. What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting there since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right, all right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
The staff are all busy with the delivery, then this might be my best chance to search in there. Yes, let's. Oh god, just enter the void. I'm being very sneaky. I don't like that there are conveniently placed things there for me to hide in. Crap, I'm missing church though. Wait, no I'm not. We already did church. Never mind. It's like I need a different, probably more specific key. Okay. Tray of untouched food. It's cold, so it's been here a while. Okay. Take me to Snurch. That's right. Yeah, somebody's coming.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Sake. Alright, let's go.
No one's in the laundry room. Detective mode. There's the sinks, that's fine. Towels, food orders, let's see. Food orders for several of the guests. Well, why do I get to look at that again and waste more time? What? Is the ironing board still out? Entertainment schedule, stove, rack of chemicals, laundry powder, various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents, peroxide, vinegar, drain cleaner. Okay. That seems pretty standard. Don't like this. St. Bridget's Cross use. Crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. Ha. St. Bridget's Cross. Mrs. Joyce has been placing these around the manor for everyone's protection. Yeah? Yes, let's look at the crumpled note. The letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner and I am also a Catholic. It means when I am hated, I must answer with love. That's what it means to me to be godly. Proverbs 10:12, hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. It is signed by Miss Carmela Montavani. The paper looks like it was crumpled, then shakily smoothed out. There were tea leaves, they are gone. Why does it say I can look at this again? Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. That's just wasting my time. Sounds like there's someone on the other side. Maybe we don't go out that way. Is this where we entered? Ah. I was hoping maybe there was some secret entrance along this wall here. Sinks for washing the clothes. Laundry must be no small feat with all these guests. Okay. So yeah, we don't need to go out that way. Alright. No one's over there. I hear the staff down this way. I should avoid them. Let's just go here into the storeroom. Alright, so he's lost his key in here. Uh-huh. Hi, guys. Herbs and spices. I can move this. Oh, okay. Being real sneaky. Oh, hey, there was a ghost in here. Yeah, we're back in blueprints. This is, yeah. Pretty much. Let's not use the piano. I feel like people will hear that. Of course, what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to use it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna save. It's a tiny piano, that's right. It looks to still be in working order. Oh, I can just... Why does it have a use prompt? I can squeeze past that. Oh my god, I actually can. It doesn't seem like that should be able to work, but that's fine. Alright. We've made it into this cage here. Unlock cage door. Enter. Anyway, yoink. Set of keys. A key for the basement entrances, the key to the men's dorm, and a master key for the southwest bedrooms. Southwest corridor, as far as I remember, that's Mr. O'Finn's and Mr. Coventry's rooms. Thank you. Oh, I need to not push my luck. Inventory of stored goods. Gin. Chalkboard. Storage map detailing where certain categories of items are kept. Alright. Can't get past the boxes. I should come back later. Maybe they'll be back when the delivery is finished. Okay. Don't tell anybody I was here. Large pair of recently cleaned men's work boots. List of jobs to be done around the estate. Nothing noteworthy. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anybody's in here. Yeah, it's just they don't nothing in the pockets. All right. Excuse me. Nothing in the nightstand. Nothing in the nightstand. Chamber pots. Gross. Open the trunk. Nothing in here. Letters. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. Seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word. Warns Mr. Hunter that she is visiting soon. Letter of numbers from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter. They are not formal in nature. In fact, they're quite familiar and affectionate. They had a close bond before this event. I mean, yeah. Look. Carmilla! Yep. A note from Miss McLeod to Mr. Hunter that indicates she believes Miss Dean is attacking her psychically. You'll do something about this? I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Dara? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me? I would have thought it would be a relief to lose the sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I am more petrified than ever. If something's to go wrong, I won't know until it's too late. Psych, psych, psych! I have to stop her by any means. Wonder if Mr. Hunter's acted on this information. Given their relationship, he may have.
I should close the mystery of the kidnapped person's identity. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
I know it. I'm busy right now. Scrap paper. There's a series of 6 symbols on it, but some have been scratched out in frustration. I can see the spiral symbol here. Mr. Dara must be experiencing the dreams as well. Okay, I've already looked in those. Waistcoat, clothes, magic book. A book of incantations from the Horseman's Word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. Charm is made and inserted into the recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? Okay. Find charms. Well, we've done that. Brandy, waistcoat. I don't think we need to look at his waistcoat. Here's Doyle's stuff. Average size black work shoes. Okay. Pile of books. Travelogues and other guides to Europe. Okay. Sketching materials. Pencils and other art materials. Travel plans. A map of Europe with some locations marked on it. Between this and the books, it seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. Clothes. He's got a book. Gnostic Bible. This is no ordinary Bible, it's a Gnostic Bible, whatever that means. Hard to make anything of use out, it's a very dense tome. Need to look elsewhere for an overview of the faith, we've done that. Nothing in here. Scrap paper. Burned piece of paper, must have fallen from the stove. The writing says, why can't I remember? Have to protect that poor lass, my baby. And what? I don't have a baby. What? There's a line of symbols, but then some of them are lost to the charring. Okay. And you have a lockbox. Recognize the symbol on top from somewhere, but what do those other symbols mean? I wonder if I can get it open. Why did it take me out of that? What? Why did it take me out of that? Anyway, let's open this first. He's been making maps of the grounds. And there's a handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it. What does Mr. Doyle have? Why does he have this under his pillow? Okay, let me look at the symbols real quick here. Okay. I need to go to my documents. What do they mean? Okay, I'm gonna have to actually draw this. 1 second here. I was hoping it would just, you know, join it up so I wouldn't have to, wouldn't have to actually do this, but here we are. Okay. So the first one is like the little... That's good enough. Second one is the little triangle thingy. Okay, the third one is that again. Fourth one is like a Venn diagram. No, that's not the fourth one. Hang on. These don't add up. Hang on. Hang on. And then blank here. And then that, and then blank blank. This one. Blank, and then this thing again that I can't draw for the life of me. And then the little fat plus sign, and then 4 is blank. 5 is the 3 circles here, and then a blank there for 6. I mean... Okay, if this doesn't bug out again... Why does it immediately... Why? Oh, this isn't even the right code. Okay, hang on. We know what to do for this. I did not even look at those symbols. I was just like, oh yeah, we need to do this one. No, we don't. Okay. No, we have the symbols for this one, I think. Am I looking through everything? I need documents. There we go. Okay, so it's target plus little man, target, target. I hate that it... Okay. Target plus little man. Target. Target. Okay. I could not select that with my mouse. I had to use the arrow keys, and then that's why it was going back and forth there, is because it was trying to reconcile between the mouse and the arrow keys. Letters. Pile of letters to Mr. Doyle. The more recent ones have gone unopened. They are from Father Synod and seem to be urging Doyle to finish his work here as quickly as possible. I found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests so I may free us all from the Black Iron Prison. Yup. Okay. Now let me jump over this desk so that I may investigate this. I cannot. Okay, we found some heckin' stuff in here. Larger than average boots. Alright. Suspect this was placed here by the maid. Uh-huh. Alright. This little man. Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This leads back up to the eastern corridors. I did not check to see if anyone was here, but that's okay, because nobody was. Alright, we made it out. Quick save. Okay, now. At 1 p.m., I have lunch with sad Charlie Chaplin. God, we've learned a lot from that. Search the laundry. Do I need to? I guess I do. Alright. Wrong way. One second. Of course, I need to do it quickly and get out of there before it turns to 1 p.m. because then I will be in big trouble. Oh god, that messed me up. Oh, I thought I was looking at a door there. Jesus. Okay, so what else? What do we need to look at here? There's an apron. Apron that's needed mending a few times. Okay. There's towels. There's more towels. We can look at the baskets. Freshly washed sheets. Okay. These just say towels. Stack of towels. Okay, we just saved, so it's fine, but we're totally about to get caught. They're closed for the event. None of it's noteworthy. Why do I need to search the laundry? Nobody's here? Really? Just closed, nothing important. There's another stack of clothes down here. Okay. I'm gonna reload after checking all these, because we're just wasting time here. I don't see any that looks suspicious at all. We can look at the ironing board. Iron's warm to the touch. Okay. Stove. It'd be drying the towels if only someone's forgotten to light it. There's a stink of damp in the air. Okay. Stack of towels. Okay. Contraptions for drying and pressing the clothes. Yeah. We've looked at the sinks. It says I can investigate these, but I cannot. Nothing in that hamper. It's all just towels. I've already looked at the crib. Okay. Can't look at those. I didn't even check to see if there's anybody in here. Pair of coats. One smells of sugar and oats, the other smells of something foul like burnt weeds. Okay. That's fun, but yeah, we've got everything from here. We found the chemical bench. That's all. We've investigated the sleeping quarters. I mean, yeah, we know who drew them. We've got that. These symbols have nothing to do with the lockbox, though. Okay, let me reload real quick. Well, hang on. Is there anything else we want to snoop around and look at? We can go back in the storeroom and see if there's anything else. What do you mean it's locked? Guys? I already have those. I guess they don't expect you to come back in here? There's nothing else to look at other than the brandy. And the piano. Keep saying it's still in working order, but it doesn't let me do it. Not much left, okay. Local paper, nothing of note in it. Time to join the Discord and make bug reports for real, dude. Okay, we're gonna load. That's, special. Okay, so yeah, we haven't found anything new. Searched the laundry, there was nothing in there other than the crib that we saw already. I'm worried that it thinks I still don't have the keys, which is going to be a problem. Anyway, we still need to find... Oh, we need to go up to somebody's room. We have 4 minutes left. Okay, so we just got the southwest upper corridor unlocked here. Yeah, I guess they just really didn't expect you to go back into that room, because... Convenient that they have that right there so that we can figure out where exactly we're going. Nobody's in here. Let's go. Okay. Also, there's that evil bird looking at me. I cannot examine the evil-looking bird. There's Mr. O'Finn's circlet. And that's his staff. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Shouldn't he have these with him? Where are you supposed to be right now? I don't think he's even on the map right now. What was his first name? The names are listed alphabetically by first name, but then you only get to see their last name, really. Yeah, he's not anywhere right now. But he'll be in the hedge maze later. He's not sleeping in the bed. He's sleeping in his bedroll. Fireplace probably has some clues. There are some runes under his bed here. Also the symbol. Beyond the veil. Something marked under there, but I can't make out any details. I'll need to move the bed. Some runes, Mr. O'Finn must have dropped them. Uh-huh. Those look like the same ones that, Heart Eater lady once, or had, in her room. Move the bed. Thank you. Look at the symbol. The same marking as was under Miss Dean's bed. Was he an intended victim? Was he meant to walk his fate too? Is that what that said? But why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved, or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? Okay, did we just establish that he was taken then? I mean, that makes sense considering that's not here, but what? We're gonna look at the fireplace. Fire's dying out. It's now 1 p.m. He still shouldn't be on the map anywhere. Lunch is in the dining room. We'll need to attend that shortly. Looks as if he slept on the floor by the fire. Might this have saved him from the magic trap under his bed had he not been kidnapped? Okay, so we just already have established that he's been kidnapped, I guess. Without actually having, proved that in the game. Bag full of ritual components, maybe? A flute, bones, stones with ogum carved into them, a tiny bird skull. This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait. Symbol on the bag. It's the same as Miss Dean had in her notes. Does that mean Mr. O'Finn is also descended from those ancient bloodlines? Would that be why he was taken too? Hypothesis unlocked. He was taken. We're just not gonna talk about how this is just blood red and kind of glowing. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's do some hypothesizing then. His goal was to protect. There's the only verb there. The land, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Malaysian rulers. I know what happened here.
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress. As is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that third line? If so, then who? And were they brought here? Then taken because of their ancestral relationship with the Tuatha Dé Danann and Guivnu.
Guivnu, okay. I do not yet know his final fate. Okay. Well, if we couldn't mark him out before, then, you know, we could now. Yeah, let's investigate the missing person. Research the secret of the staff? Dude. We've already established that he's been... That mystery's been solved. We don't... right. We already looked in there. Okay. Well. Let's save there. And I think we will actually call it there for today. I know it's a little bit early, but I am getting quite hungry. I need to go grab something to eat before I start to... Ugh. We will pick it back up tomorrow. And I guess we'll figure out how to officially determine that he's the one who's gone missing, despite us finding this already and him saying that multiple times. We're starting to find some cracks in the game a little bit, but... it's kind of hard to avoid that in a game like this, so, you know, not gonna be too harsh about that. Anyway, I'm gonna take off. Y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out, and resuming our mystery solving tomorrow.